Well, happy Saturday. We have this winter system impacting us throughout this weekend. We're going to be seeing that snow moving from the south up to the north as we're heading throughout the day today. The heaviest snow will be falling as we get into this evening into the night tonight. Eventually, we'll be seeing that snow coming to an end as we get into your early parts of Sunday morning. We're going to be seeing a lot of wind within this system. We are looking at those gusts up to 60 miles per hour along the coast, 50 miles per hour inland, with the snow that could be leading us to blizzard conditions. So we'll have to be mindful of that. If you don't have to travel anywhere, make sure that you're staying indoors over the next 24 hours. And with those strong winds, we're also concerned with seeing tidal flooding. This will be Sunday morning. We're looking at having moderate to major tidal flooding impacting us, and some of that could be freezing as well. So we have a winter storm warning in effect for everybody because we could be seeing some of those whiteout blizzard conditions as we get into later on today. It will be making travel very treacherous. So again, if you don't have to be anywhere, make sure that you are staying indoors for today. High wind warning for the immediate coastline, 7 p.m. today until 4 p.m. Sunday, gusts up to 60 miles per hour. A little bit more inland than that, gusts 50 miles per hour. That will be leading us to seeing some tidal flooding out there Sunday morning. High tide is around 8 a.m. So we have a coastal flood warning in effect from 3 a.m. until 1 p.m. 1 to 2 feet of inundation is expected. And we are going to be seeing moderate to major tidal flooding. As that flooding recedes, could be seeing a flash freeze. So some areas that see some of that tidal flooding expect to see some slick spots where that water has been. We also are concerned with seeing a freezing spray warning in effect for waterways. That's from 1 a.m. to 1 p.m. on Sunday. We are going to be seeing some freezing ice accretion on top of some boats. We're looking at a rate of 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch per hour. It's also very cold out there. If you have to be outside, make sure that you're bundling up in layers and you're taking frequent breaks indoors. Cover up all of that exposed skin. If you don't have to be outside, stay indoors in the nice warm air. We're going to be seeing a cold weather advisory throughout the day today that turns into an extreme cold warning as we get into the night tonight, as wind chills are going to be at or below 0 degrees as we're heading into your Sunday morning. So we're going to be seeing some very strong winds working their way from the south to the north throughout the day today. So as we get into this afternoon, we'll be seeing those wind gusts up to about 40, 50 miles per hour along our North Carolina coastline, 25 miles per hour to 30 miles per hour along our Virginia coast. We'll continue to see those winds ramping up as we get into this evening across the Outer Banks, 50 mile per hour wind gusts. Albemarle Sound, 40 mile per hour gusts. Along the Virginia coastline, 35 mile per hour gusts. That's for this evening. It ramps up even more as we get into the middle of the night tonight. We could be seeing along our entire coastline gusts up to 50, 55 miles per hour. Isolated gusts up to 60 miles per hour inland. We're looking at those 40 mile to 50 mile per hour wind gusts, and we stay windy as we're heading into your Sunday morning. So that's going to be making it feel extremely cold outside as we head into later on this afternoon, feeling like we are only about 10 degrees out there for our high. And then as we get into the night tonight, it'll be feeling like we're close to 0 degrees. Could be feeling as low as 5 degrees below zero for our inland communities. So get ready for that extreme cold. Again, if you don't have to be outside, just stay nice and warm indoors. With those strong winds, we're also concerned about seeing some tidal flooding. High tide 8 a.m. Sunday is really the only concern. We're looking at having moderate to major tidal flooding. Major tidal flooding will be in effect for Duck as well as for the Lynn Haven Inlet. Otherwise, we're looking at other locations seeing that moderate to minor tidal flooding levels. Again, as that flooding recedes, that's where we could be seeing a flash freeze, and you could be expecting to see some slick spots out there later in the day on Sunday. Now, we've got some dry air working its way in from the north heading down to the south. As it does that, that could potentially, depending on how quickly it arrives, drop our snowfall totals across our Virginia communities. So what we're looking at is having that snow moving from the south to the north throughout the day today, reaching into south side around this afternoon. Could be seeing some of that heavier snow developing across northeastern North Carolina through this evening into the night tonight. That's where we could be seeing some of those blizzard conditions along the coastline. As we get into later on tonight, notice that we don't really see a whole lot of snow for the Middle Peninsula or the eastern shore. You might be missing out on some of this snowfall, and then we'll be seeing that snow as we get into the middle of the night tonight starting to push back, and as the system moves more to the north, and we are going to be seeing the snow really coming to an end around sunrise on Sunday. As we get into later Sunday, we'll be seeing those clouds clearing out of here and then left with plenty of sunshine. We are going to be seeing that potential for that dry air to limit our Virginia totals, but either way, it's going to be a very tight snowfall gradient that we're looking at with this system. We are going to be starting down to our south 6 to 10 inches across our northeastern North Carolina communities, closer to the Virginia North Carolina border, 3 to 6 inches. As we get into the northern half of South Side and towards the lower peninsula, we're looking at 1 to 3 inches, nothing to about 2 inches possible for the middle peninsula and the eastern shore. Now again, we could be seeing that dry air working its way in, limiting our totals even more. If we do see that, this is kind of our minimum potential here, just a dusting across the south side areas near the border, and then up to 7 inches across the Albemarle Sound. We're very cold out there as we head throughout the next couple of days, highs only in those 20s, and we do eventually towards the middle of the week warm up into the lower 40s. Could see a rain snow mix on Wednesday.